Join me as I dive deep into the psychological profiles of the most chilling horror and paranormal cases, and see if I can uncover the dark side lurking within. Psychological profiling is a fascinating field that allows us to delve into the minds of individuals who have committed horrific crimes and understand what drives them to such twisted behavior. By analyzing their actions, motivations, and background, we can gain a deeper insight into the psyche of these perpetrators and perhaps uncover the dark forces that drive them. Today we're going to explore the application of psychological profiling in the analysis of horror and paranormal cases and see what we can learn from this dark and fascinating world. When it comes to interpreting the behaviors and motivations behind horrific actions, profilers face a multitude of challenges. One of the biggest hurdles is the complexity of human psychology, which is influenced by a vast array of factors, including upbringing, environment, and genetics. Additionally, the availability of information can be limited, making it difficult to piece together a cohesive profile. Furthermore, the reliability of eyewitness testimony can be questionable, and the perpetrator's own statements may be shrouded in deception. As a result, profilers must be extremely meticulous in their analysis, considering multiple perspectives and sources before drawing conclusions. The stakes are high and the margin for error is slim. A single misinterpretation can lead to a flawed profile, which can have devastating consequences for the investigation and the individuals involved. Despite these challenges, psychological profiling remains a crucial tool in understanding and addressing the darker aspects of human behavior. By examining the psychological dynamics at play, profilers can provide valuable insights that can aid in the prevention and solving of crimes, ultimately bringing closure to victims and their families. Moreover, psychological profiling can also help us better comprehend the psychological toll that these crimes take on victims and their communities. By understanding the psychological drivers behind these horrific actions, we can develop more effective strategies for supporting those affected and work towards creating a safer and more compassionate society. In the realm of horror and paranormal cases, psychological profiling takes on a particularly fascinating dimension. Take, for instance, the case of a serial killer who is driven by a twisted sense of supernatural purpose. By analyzing the symbolism and rituals employed by the killer, profilers can uncover a deeper understanding of their motivations and the psychological forces that drive them. This, in turn, can reveal underlying patterns and connections that might have gone unnoticed otherwise. One of the most intriguing aspects of psychological profiling in horror and paranormal cases is the blurring of lines between reality and the supernatural. When confronted with seemingly inexplicable events, profilers must consider the possibility that the perpetrator's belief system may be influenced by paranormal or supernatural convictions. This requires a delicate balance between rational analysis and an open-minded consideration of the unknown. As we delve deeper into these cases, we'll explore how psychological profiling can help us navigate this complex terrain and uncover the hidden dynamics that drive these horrific events. Let's take a closer look at some specific cases where psychological profiling has played a crucial role in understanding the perpetrator's motives and the impact on victims and communities. One such case is that of a group of individuals who were convinced that they were possessed by demonic entities and subsequently committed a series of gruesome murders. By examining their backgrounds, behaviors, and statements, profilers were able to identify a pattern of psychological manipulation and control, which ultimately led to the uncovering of a charismatic leader who had orchestrated the whole ordeal. Another case that highlights the power of psychological profiling is that of a serial killer who was motivated by a twisted sense of altruism. Believing that they were ridding the world of evil, the killer targeted individuals who they perceived to be morally corrupt. Through a detailed analysis of the killer's actions, statements, and psychological makeup, profilers were able to identify the underlying dynamics that drove this behavior and ultimately apprehend the perpetrator. One particularly gripping case that showcases the profound insights gained from psychological profiling is that of a cult leader who was responsible for a series of disturbing rituals and human sacrifices. Through a meticulous examination of the leader's background, behaviors, and statements, profilers were able to uncover a complex web of psychological manipulation and control, which was used to maintain a grip on the cult members. This, in turn, revealed a deeper understanding of the psychological forces that drive individuals to participate in such horrific actions. As we delve deeper into the world of psychological profiling, we begin to see the dramatic interplay between psychology and crime. By examining the psychological dynamics at play, we gain a deeper insight into the motivations and behaviors of perpetrators, which can aid in the prevention and solving of crimes. The importance of psychological profiling in understanding and addressing disturbing behaviors cannot be overstated, and it's crucial that we continue to explore and develop this field. In conclusion, psychological profiling is a powerful tool that allows us to peek into the dark recesses of the human psyche and understand the complex forces that drive individuals to commit horrific crimes. As we continue to explore the intersection of psychology and crime, we must remain vigilant in our pursuit of knowledge and always be open to new insights and perspectives. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the world of psychological profiling. If you have any thoughts on this fascinating topic, please share them in the comments below. Also, be sure to check out another video that further explores the dark and twisted world of true crime, where we'll delve deeper into the psychology behind some of the most shocking cases in history.